That's 11. That's 6. There was some kind of grease on the handle, and I tried enhancing it with these gloves. But it still greasy, so we used to rub it and toilet paper to dry it off. or a baton, like a stick. From a distance, you can swing it with more power. If you're that close, it's a solid stick. An advantage to a solid stick, contrast to a collapsible stick, is if you end up being too close to generate a lot of force. So from here I don't have that much power. Here. From here I have more power than from here. If you end up this close, I can heavy fist with it. Whereas if it's a collapsible one, unless it has a good locking system, heavy fist where you can collapse it and you can redeploy, which is not a big issue. But close range baton fight technique is from here you can hit it here. And if I'm close, first close distance, I can heavy fist with the bottom, like the head or like this. See, and here with the bottom, if it's a solid stick. The heavier it is, the more it can be a tendency for it to want to turn as impacting and then go here. And also with a stick you can go like this. Or like this. So there's many ways you can fight with a stick. From here, you can punch it into the face. It's here. So that's one way to fight with it. Like with having both hands like this and then pushing it into the face. Obviously from here you can also block things if the other guy has a stick. That's like a 12 to 6. You can block it. With this here, this grip. What else it could be from here? Attack like this. Here. See, with this. And attack like that. You can also attack if it's a solid stick. With this grip here, and I can punch with both sides of it like this. So, where it's a stick, a solid stick. I can punch with this side and I punch with that side. So here. And I'm hitting with both sides of the stick. I punch it like this. From here, attack like this. I'm gonna go light. This is kind of late. So here, so with a stick, a fighting stick, if I with a stick, you want to maintain the reach of that. So if you have a stick, the other person has to have a stick. Like a basic. Is that you don't want to get this close to use your stick because now he can hit with his punches. So this, as a stick this long, gives me a range advantage where I'm waiting for the close distance so I can attack with the stick. Whether I'm connecting at his close distance or step in and then hit with my stick. And then it can be jumping back and getting distance again. So it's step in, bang hit to leg, I'm jumping back and then getting distance again. So there's an advantage in range with a stick versus a person not having a stick. So from here, if I extend more, I can hit the head from here. But also I can't reach him with a punch here. So when I stick this long, I can hit him to the head with the stick. Now, a problem can be if you get too close. So if I'm hitting something this close, like how much power I can generate from this position is limited. And I'm not hitting as hard as if I'm catching the thing I want to hit with the end of the stick further out. So I can generate more force hitting further away from me. So if you have a stick and a person like jumps on it, and you're this close, from here I can't really generate that much force with the stick. So if it's a solid stick, one thing you can do quickly if the person gets close is that I can hit with the bottom of the stick and then jump back and get the proper distance. Hand if it's and then jump back and then have the like optimal range. So here's one week, use a stick, punching both sides, similar to thumb punches, like a left, right hook, still bottom hand. Here. So I'm using only the one grip, intercept one grip, and show difference can do with this grip. So it's a stick, both hands on it. I can hit with like this. It becomes more powerful for close distance. And then move like that. Here. Let's say you're blocking something. So I'll sit here. If I'm at this range and maintaining this grip, I can punch both sides of the stick like this. Bang, bang. Maintaining this grip. So what can I do with this grip? Well, hit like this, step in, hit like that. I can punch with the middle of the stick like this. Because I'm throwing like two punches while holding the stick at the same time. And hitting with the stick to the face. Bang, bang. Similar to a left, right hook combo, where the first hook charges up the second hook. Stab it like this. You can block with it. Now using the stick like this. One hand, you can really see one hand. So there's different ways to fire with a stick, and certain ways of using it is if you wanted to kill the person, and another way is if you wanted to disable the person, like decrease their fighting ability by targeting the limbs or the knees or the arms or something like this. So if you're using the baton as a lethal implement to kill the person, like you can do 12 to 6 to the cranium like this. It's a hard stick. Now that's hitting to the cranium that can be lethal, especially if you hit it to the side of the head and then the clamp of the chest or something, this can be lethal. So if you want to not kill a person, you're aiming to impact hit under the shoulders. Under the shoulders from the side and not going 12 to 6. Because if you go 12 to 6, it's more likely not hitting the head and for that time. So if I go 12 to 6 to hit him in the shoulder or collarbone, well, if the person is moving and I was aiming to hit here, the shoulder, the head moves, I can end up hitting the head. So 12 to 6 attacks, like from up to down, they're lethal. That's lethal for the stick. And if you're looking to disable the person, you throw it from the sides, under the shoulders. It's a way to do that. So it can be given to the arm or to the leg. Okay. So this is always a training stick now, like an actual weapon stick. It's just used for training. And also some kind of dust stick, you might not like it, possibly rust. So I'll see how long it takes until we have beta cock builds, low T beta cock show up in the chat. Head on. Because you see an alpha build, an alpha male who looks manly in his body and face, and it exudes masculinity. And I get a lot of beta cocks, like a feminine sissy boys. They show up and go, wow, I don't figure this guy is more masculine than I am. He's like a real man. Not only is not just the aesthetics, but he can actually, he's more like the guys in 300 movie than me. And that triggers me, so I gotta get Mike, you gotta attack you in the chat. See how long it takes until the beta comes show up in the chat. Whining. Crying and whining in the chat. It's like it's almost, you almost feel bad for me. So many pathetic people now, they're like triggered by seeing superiority. People are looking to better than them, and they start attacking for a good reason. I'll definitely start. I go like training. Like not like doing it like now. But if I just go like hard to train and someone shows up, Mike, you're a fucking pussy, look like shit or something like that. Do you understand? Like, who are you? What I did to you? I'm a guy training on a live stream. So what gives this person the right to attack me? So it boils down to jealousy a lot of times. Or it's like I'm in better shape than the average guy. And the average man now in his 30s it's like a lot of guys have a dad bod in the 30s. And need to get on like testosterone, him and also want to look and feel more manly. Because they've been so destroyed by the deep state. Now, anti-testosterone agenda. High sugar diet, using sulfur in the washing machine, all these empty products, being vitamin deficient. And so just you look at like all the ways the average person how to live the life. They say, I don't believe that that's how to live a life you want to be as strong for the health as possible, safe to say. These are tackle glass from Team. That one, I like them. I bought different tackle glass from Team. This is new model. You have this soft rubber material, kind of all over it like a webbing structure, like a web pattern. So. Somebody weirdo came into my chat being weird. Hamza Chimayi, they wrote in the chat. It's kind of strange to show up in the guy's live stream. And what you're writing in the chat is not hello, how you doing? But you're coming writing a guy's name in the chat, which I think is kind of strange. So you're being a toxic person. Because this nobody that is like watching the chat like honestly mistakes me for this guy. Hamza Chimayi. Pump out some on the knuckle push-ups here. You know. So one advantage of these gloves is like they're tactical gloves. But I said, what is used them for? What are they good for? Well, as the non-textured hand of the dumbbell was slippery, I put them on, stopped doing bicep curls. So it did enhance my grip, especially after wiping down, wiping around the handle. And for doing push-ups or one knuckles on a kind of dirty floor. Very good for that too. Oh, there you hide that. Yeah, so the wheel wrote a person's name. It's gonna get more. If you have a high testosterone, meaning not low, it's easy to stay in shape. Like I barely work out. I'm in great shape. And it's like people talk about you gotta do these squats and pieces of squats for this. Is that for what? Okay. I don't have leg days, okay. I don't have a split. Well, it's just my split is some days I exercise, some days I don't. Okay. That's a split. So my week is split into days of exercising and days of not exercising. So Monday I'm exercising, Tuesday not, maybe Wednesday not too. Okay. And then Thursday is exercising again. And maybe it's 3 days of not exercising. And maybe it ends up being next Friday I'm exercising again. Like a little bit. And sometimes I just get into exercising. And I end up doing quite a lot of it. So it's not that complicated. Don't have low T, be a Christian and powered by God. And it's not going to be hard for you to be extraordinary. So being extraordinary comes easily to me. It's not something I have to aim for. It's something that I am. It's like just being who I am. It's about maintaining it. So these are hamburgers. There's at least 10 kilos. But it's not that much really. They're around 20 pounds, 22. I think it is. So I like green. I'm not on gear injecting testosterone into my body and doing things like this. I'm natural. I'm not even trying hard, but I'm in great shape. So imagine I was trying hard and or doing roids, like these other guys do. Like doing roids and working really hard. Okay, I'd rather have not doing roids and not working really hard. So I still be in great shape and athletic. So now I gotta do a pump going. I gotta do some more on the shorts, do some flexing, and put some music to it. Things like this. So actually, we're gonna do some pull-ups too. So, this just in, we're gonna do some pull-ups too. We do pull-ups. So, do a few pull-ups here. This is a different type of stick work. These are the wife-pleasing knee curls. Oh, my wife loves my six-pack. She likes my six-pack. I like your six-pack, honey. She likes my six-pack. So, doing something like this, an actual ab exercise once a month or so. It's certainly not gonna remove the six-pack.
Halloween gubben. Like, I have to see if I'm trying. And I see it like at the distance, like a new comb. It's kind of like, okay, here we go, shoot another one. It's gonna bite the dust. But sometimes they're like, okay, it wasn't either. It's like getting blocked out, I'm surprised. So. What was that? So yeah, that's the live training. And I might upload like a 3-round burst of YouTube shorts within 2 hours. With some flexing stuff, put some music to it. So, it's been a nice one. David is a person that, it's not just a person, it's actually, I know him, I've been on a panel with him before. So I know him from B-Socks. And Poon and people like this. Now I haven't seen him go to Poon's panel. I don't know if you're on bad terms with Poon or not. But I see you over in the B-Socks community. Or in the chat, I say, listen here sometimes. But I didn't see you over at Poon's channel. I don't know if you've been banned from it, like he's not letting up on the panel. I know that Poon has like cut ties with Dream, and Dream is like banned. So he's on the do not enter list on Poon's channel. So Poon is like, enough is enough, okay. Dream is not welcome here. And his reasons is allegedly that Dream did time for domestic violence or something like that. Okay, so Poon is like, that's where he draws the line. It was like, if you be in prison beating up on a woman or something like that, you're not welcome on the channel. Okay, so I don't mind. Like, so Dream is not like a example of health. Okay, now it's like, you know, he's undeniably in better shape than most people. Okay, he's got that going for himself. Now his own gear. Okay, this is what I think. I don't think he's a natural. So he's 50 plus and okay, and I think he's taking something. He's on TRT, HRT, something like this. Something. And he spent some time in prison and he's been live streaming. And I don't know why he doesn't train martial arts. Like not like older school, like vintage people that are into the bodybuilding. Like the man thing is into is like just building big muscles, okay? And I don't really get that, was I wanted to mix in some fighting training in the regime and not just like, it's like all on the muscle building. Okay, there's a guy called Eddie Hall, was a strongman, who had MMA fights recently. And I saw him have like one of the freak matches. He was fighting 2 guys at the same time. So they're like, yeah, that Eddie Hall like a strongman. They're fighting 2 guys in a MMA match. It was like Dr. Hawk and then you get somebody, it was like this guy and he's like taking like tossing the way so for to get the other guy. And he's like, yeah, it was something good. So. And these guys are smaller than him. They might not have the punching power required to be able to rock him. Okay. So it's not if you're small that means you're not gonna be able to throw hard punches. But it's more common to have like knockout power in heavyweights than people not heavyweights. So yeah, this guy Eddie Hall, he's went from like a strongman to like a bona fide mixed martial artist. I remember I saw him, a clip of him showing up with Boss Rudin in the gym, and Boss Rudin was showing him how to throw kicks. Okay, maybe that's where it started, this martial arts building. I remember Boss Rudin also used to coach Kimbo Slice, before he died. Okay, so Kimbo died of some heart problem, I think it was. And before that, I remember Boss Rudin would be coaching Kimbo.
So yeah, I'm gonna finish up.
Take care, David.